everybody, happy Thursday. I am coming to you live from my kitchen because even though I didn't do food prep live with you this week because I am eating like a certain nutrition plan that really I haven't really been food prepping for or finding that you would find it helpful, but I still wanted to share something super fun and healthy with you. So I don't know if you're anything like me, but I love to eat chips and I like to snack, which is something I'm working on. But, you know, while I do believe that it's okay to have, hi Mom, I love it. So while I do believe in balance and moderation and that it's okay to have chips every once in a while, you know, you really shouldn't have them every single day. And so I'm always on a mission to find something that, you know, is crunchy and salty but healthy, if that makes sense. So I'm sure you've seen kale chips and even zucchini chips and sweet potato chips, all homemade. And while those are all delicious, I wanted to try to find some new and interesting things. So I'm going to jump right into it. I have 3 that I'm going to share with you. And just so you know, they are kid approved. My kids liked them. 2 out of 4 did. My daughter Jordan is in the other room making faces at me because she didn't try it, but maybe I can convince her to try it live on camera since she's trying to avoid going to bed. She'll do anything to stay up later than she's supposed to. So, but 2 out of 4 of the kids tried them all and they all really liked them. So, and my kids they can be a little bit picky when it comes to vegetables, so why not? So the first one I'm going to show you, and I feel like I have something on my shoulder, I like see it in the corner of my eye. So the first one I'm going to show you are spinach chips. So don't be alarmed. They're actually really good. And if you don't like kale, because I know a lot of people really aren't a huge fan of kale, this is a great alternative because it's not as like bitter and they're not as tough. You know, it's like a good way to ease your way into it. And I find that this is a great way to get my kids to start eating vegetables. And my daughter is laughing. Would you stop it? She's laughing at me. So, actually my son and my daughter, Jason and Jillian, they tried kale chips first. And that was a great way to introduce them into kale. And now they eat it just steamed, or they'll eat it raw, or they eat it, you know, sauteed. So this is a great way to kind of introduce vegetables to your kids too, because you can be like, they're chips, and they're salty, and they're yummy. So the first one, like I said, I'm going to show you is spinach. So all you do is just use baby spinach, like right out of the package. I mean, it's already washed, it's already ready to go. And then you just put them in a single layer on a sheet pan. Pretty simple, right? And so now you can season these, you know, any kind of chip with any flavor that you want. I want to try to, hopefully you can see that. I just like salt, but garlic powder is always a good option. If you like to have cheese, you could sprinkle cheese on these. That would be pretty good. I can't eat cheese, so I'm not going to do that. But salt is always just like a simple, easy go-to way. So you're going to use olive oil. I use the spray, and this is just organic olive oil. It doesn't have any chemicals in it. It's just in a spray bottle, and I'm just going to spray it a little bit. That one has a lot of oil, but, you know, you get the point. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it with sea salt. Jordan, do you want to come say hi? She's in her pajamas. Say hi.
Hello.
And so you just sprinkle them with salt. And then these go in a 350-degree oven for 9 minutes. Not 8, not 10, but 9. And, you know, also use your nose as a way to tell you when things are done. Because when it smells like it's starting to burn, that means you need to take it out of the oven. Okay? Because you don't want to burn them. So I'm going to put these in later because I don't want to burn them, but I have some that I made earlier today already that I can show you. And so these, I just made a small batch because I wanted, you know, I wanted to see how they came out, but since you have to do it in a single layer, you can use more than one sheet pan, but because I'm making 3 different types of chips, I'm only going to make the one. But these are them. Jordan, you want to try one?
Sure.
Don't let her be your judge. Go ahead. Try it. You like kale chips, right? So it's like, is it good? See? Score! Oh, Grandma says hi. Say hi, Grandma. Yay! So, well, I guess you could just stay and be my helper now. Look at that. Now she gets to stay up late. Anyway, so these are just spinach chips. Super easy. So it's just olive oil and salt. Where are you going?
Oh, wow.
I have everything in it. It's just olive oil and salt. You can use coconut oil, you can use sunflower oil, whatever kind of oil that you want. And you just bake them at 350 degrees for 9 minutes. Now the thing about making, in my personal experience, about making like kale chips or chips like this, if you cover them, they're gonna get a little bit soggy. So we usually make them and then eat them right away. They don't last long in this house. But if you have a trick or a tip about that, about storing them, I greatly would appreciate it. So those are the spinach chips. Super easy. She's like, oh, those are spinach? She had no idea. So now I'm going to show you the next one, and we're going to stick with the green theme. And don't be alarmed, okay? Maybe you don't like Brussels sprouts. My kids certainly don't. But like I said, look, she's eating all the chips. Weird, I have to save some to show at the end. So, oh, hey, Ashley. Hey, girl, hey. Breaking the rules. She's sneaking on at work. Come say hi to Ashley, Jordan.
Hi, Ashley.
So, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, this might be a great way for you to try them anywhere, or if you've never tried them, try this. So, and this is also, these are all just really good snacks. When you feel like munching on something, at least you'll have something healthy and kind of guilt-free. I mean, I'm not saying to eat like a whole package of spinach, but because you can overeat healthy food, but it's definitely better than eating like 3 bags of potato chips, right? So, these are just Brussels sprout chips, and they're really, really good, and they don't have like a super strong Brussels sprout taste. So all you do is you just take, like I saved one, you just peel, you trim the stem, and then you just peel the leaves off, right? And so when it gets harder to peel, you just trim the stem more. So, so that you can get to the center leaves. So that's good. So here I have a whole bowl. I peeled them all earlier. So now all I'm going to do, again, is just dump them on a tray. And you want to try to get them single layer. Same thing. And again, you can use whatever kind of oil that you want. I'm going to use olive oil again. But coconut oil is good too. And you can get coconut oil in a spray too. But if you wanted to do this in a bowl, then you could just do it in a bowl, tossed with the olive oil and the seasoning. So same thing, a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm going to use salt. And then these you bake at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. Any longer than that, and they're probably going to burn. So again, I'll put those in the oven again later. So, and I have some of those too, and we'll get Jordan to try that. So these, I like mine crispy, but you just take them out, at whatever point you want, and you listen to them. They sound so good. So, let's see. All right, get on the camera though, so they can see. It's okay?
That's good.
It's good! See? My 10-year-old approves. She's eating Brussels sprouts. See? So Brussels sprouts chips, right? It's super different, but they're so good. They're so good. My kids, now I got 3 kids who will eat them. So this is like something cool even for your children if you're trying to get your children into like a healthier lifestyle, or, to eat healthier snacks, or just to eat more vegetables. You can make these and put them out on the table, and they could snack on them. What, honey?
Why are you making carrot chips?
Oh, carrot chips. We're going to do that next. So those are Brussels sprout chips. So we have Brussels sprout chips, we have spinach chips, and now the third one that I'm going to show you is a favorite so far, and kind of different. So carrot chips, right? So all you do is you peel a carrot. This is one carrot. It was like medium size. I peeled it, and then you just cut it like on a diagonal, kind of thin. Right? You can use one of those like mandolin slicers or whatever it's called, or if you have a food processor with like the slicer attachment on it. I was too lazy to dig out my food processor. So I just did it by hand, and it turned out fine. So this is one carrot. I'm going to put it in a bowl here, and then we're going to use a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, just to coat them all. Don't be afraid of oil. Healthy fat is good for you. I say this all the time, but healthy fat helps you burn fat. So don't be afraid of a healthy fat. And olive oil is definitely that. So now I'm going to season it with just a little bit. Oh, look, we have all these people on. Hi, Rita. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Tara. So a little bit of salt. And then the super secret ingredient, it's not a secret, is cinnamon. A little bit of cinnamon. Yeah. So, so you're gonna get satisfied with like all those cravings, the sweet cravings because carrots are sweet, and then the salty because of the salt, and they bake up and they get crispy. They're really good. So they're really good. So you're just gonna coat that. Look at all this exciting stuff happening. Okay. And then the same thing. So you just put them on your tray. I'm just gonna use my fingers because I wanna make sure that they're all separated, and then just in a single layer so that they all get cooked and they'll have room to cook. And then these, so the recipe that I looked up, it said to bake at 425 degrees for 12 minutes. But what happened is that they started to crisp up, but they were also still like a little soft. So that defeated the purpose of being a chip, right? So you see. So I did 425 degrees for 12 minutes, and then I already had the oven on 325 because I was making the other chips. And so I threw them in there 350 for another 12 minutes. So it was 12 on 425 and then 12 on 350. And that sort of just like dried them out a little bit to get really crispy. And then this is what I have. Some of them are a little bit well done, but that's okay because we like that. And then let's see. See, look at that. Like, how cute is that? Jillian loved these. She went nuts. She was like, oh, can I have those for lunch tomorrow? So go ahead, get on the camera. Oh, is it chewy? It's supposed to be crispy. Good?
Tastes like French toast.
It tastes like French toast.
French toast is
Hi, Jess. Hi, Heather. What does it taste like?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Look at that. Carrots that taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Right? Crazy. So yeah, so I was like super excited to try these out and to see if my kids like them, and they do. So now I'm 3 out of 4. Jacob, there's probably no chance that he'll even try these because he doesn't like to try new foods at all, but we'll see. So just to recap, spinach chips, just baby spinach that you buy at the store in a package just like this. I trimmed the stems off of them if they were a little bit long, and then just single layer, a little olive oil, a little salt. She's coming back in for more. And then bake at 350 for 9 minutes. 9. Don't forget, 9 minutes. And then, oh, hi, Heidi. I'm so excited about these. Yay, I'm so excited. If you try them, let me know what you think. And you can, like I said, you can add any kind of seasoning that you want. Garlic powder is always really good on things like this, but salt is just good too. You can do cheese. Actually, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I have to find it. Y'all know that I love my Flavor God seasoning. I feel like every time I come on here talking about food, I always bring up Flavor God. And they have this cheese flavor, but it's dairy-free, and it's made out of almond. So if you don't have like a nut allergy, this would be really good on that too if you're dairy intolerant like I am. So a little bit of cheese, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. I mean, whatever kind of spices that you like on any of these. I mean, even the carrots, you could do that way too. So those are the spinach chips. 350 degrees, 9 minutes, a little olive oil, a little salt. Then I did Brussels sprout chips, so you just peel off the outer layers and trim the stem. That will help you be able to peel them. And then I baked those at 350 degrees for, 15 minutes with a little olive oil and a little bit of salt. Those would be really good with cheese too. Those would be really good with cheese. And then carrot chips. Just cut them in a diagonal or, grate them, whatever you want to do, as thin as you can. And then olive oil, salt, and cinnamon. And I started them at 425 degrees for 12 minutes and then finished them off at 350 for another 12 so that they got nice and crispy and not just like eating baked carrots or roasted carrots or whatever. So that's it, guys. These are the three different veggie chips that I have for you tonight. Definitely something different than just kale or sweet potato or zucchini, which are like the most popular ones, I think. And Rita, everything is good with cheese. Yes, I totally agree. I do miss eating cheese, but unfortunately I can't with my arthritis and my gut issues and blah, blah, but I do miss eating cheese. Heather, sounds good. I'm going to have to replay to see what you cooked up. Yay! If you try them, let me know. So that's all I got for you guys tonight. I hope that you find this helpful and that you make them and give them a try. and it's a great way to get your kids to try vegetables too. My kids aren't like huge vegetable fans, but 3 out of 4 seem to like them so far. So I feel like I'm on a roll. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. You want to see the cheese that I use? I don't use like real cheese, but I use, this is good. Like, I wouldn't put this like on top of like pasta or something with sauce, but like on something like this would be really good. It's also really good on popcorn, because that I've had it on. As we're talking about healthy snacks. My goodness. But this is it. Flavor God cheese flavor seasoning. And the website is flavorgod.com. And they have so many different, I mean, my pantry, like my little cabinet over there is full of Flavor God. I have a problem. I have a Flavor God problem. Send help. So, look, now she's going to check. So they have so many different ones. So be warned that you're going to get sucked in. But they always like send me coupon codes because they know. Oh, let's send Melissa coupon codes so she can stock up on spices that she doesn't really even need right now. I fall for it every time. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go try to get this one into bed. So she ate vegetables, so I'll let it slide, right? But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. And I will hop on soon. Okay, bye.
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 Bye.